This is video 5 for CS 1124, and I thought since we have so much more new knowledge about hardware and computers that we should probably go shopping and try to find one that we could use for our class. So eBay, where's eBay? I guess I'll have to find it the hard way. eBay, and I don't want a new one. I don't want to have to pay for it. Oh look, use ThinkPad. Let's look for a used ThinkPad. Those must be good because people search for them. Well, here's one. This one's at auction. That's probably going to go up a lot. Here's one bite right now. Let's look at this one, shall we? 189.95. That doesn't sound too bad. And look, it's got all this stuff that I suppose we're supposed to know, or they wouldn't put it up there. Lenovo, that's a brand name. ThinkPad. And then away we go. All this stuff. Let's see if we can figure out anything by the description. Scroll, 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 scroll. Scroll some more. Oh, here we go. Item specifications. Here's where they're telling us all about all the hardware we know about. Condition, use, I got that. Processor speed. Well, they're talking about the CPU. 1.86 something or something. Mental node. We're going to have to talk about that. You know what? Some of these things are going to wait. I'm going to put them on the whiteboard. There's one of them. I'm going to talk about processor speed. Put that on the whiteboard after this video. It'll be video 6. Memory, 512 MBs. And hard drive, 80 GBs. So there's 3 in a row. We're going to need to expand those a little bit and talk about those. Here, we know this, or maybe operating system. Operating system is in hardware. So that's not what we've talked about so far. Operating system is software that runs on the hardware. If you think of the hardware that we talked about as the brains of the computer and the memory of the computer, all that stuff, then the software is like the thoughts running through the mind of the computer. It's what runs on the hardware. Microsoft Windows Vista Business, a couple of things here. The operating system is a gigantic program that has to be loaded into, here we go with some hardware, has to be loaded into memory off of long-term storage every time you turn on your computer, because the operating system is the software that makes your computer usable. Does all the stuff like show you icons on the desktop and all those sorts of things. It's doing all that for you. But it is software, so it's not permanently in the computer's memory. That's why it takes a little while for your computer to come on when you turn it on. There, a hardware fact. It takes it a little while to load the operating system in to the memory so that your computer can run, even though it's not going to do us a lot of good because Microsoft has abandoned Windows Vista and doesn't support it anymore. So there is one in the cons column. The pros column, I don't know about yet. Operating system edition business, I don't know. Oh, here's a red flag. Not the China. I don't know. Most of them are made in China, but release year 2007. 2007, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's an indicator that we could probably get a computer for the same money that's twice as good. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. Brand Lenovo, I think that used to be IBM. IBM got split off from Lenovo, and now Lenovo. ThinkPad is the model, the product line. And, well, here's the model. ThinkPad R61E. So there's not really anything for us to figure out here, other than now we've got some stuff that we could do a Google search on and find out whether or not this stuff is any good. That, as far as I know, is completely useless to us. Here is a screen size. This is from this diagonally, so it's like from the lower left corner to the upper right corner. And yeah, you can compare screen size and find out if this is a good computer or not. Processor type, that's a brand name. Intel is the company. Celeron is one of their models. They also have Pentiums and other stuff like that. And that is also probably a useless number for us as well, which is a good thing because that's a pretty big number. And the description, well, here we go. I know very little about this computer. Well, we don't either right now, but that's what we're trying to figure out. So here's what this was for. This is a summary of some of the hardware stuff we've talked about. You know what? Here we go. Screen size. That's an output device. There, I did it. I connected it to what we've talked about already. This other stuff, though, the GHz, which is gigahertz, the MB, which is megabytes, the GB, which is gigabytes. Either put that on your scratch work or write it down somewhere, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we're going to have to talk about. And already I'm at the end of video 5. Wow, that was a short one, wasn't it? Short and sweet. See you online.